I paid a homeless man to stalk my boyfriend. What he found out made him quit. For like 2 months, my boyfriend Mark has been distant, secretive, and just not himself. He randomly put a password on his phone when he's never had one in 2 years of us dating. He literally flinches every time I reach for his phone and yanks it away as if his life depended on it. He claims it's for privacy reasons, but I know he's full of it. Every Thursday and Sunday he disappears to help his mom, which I thought was sweet of him, until I saw his mom at Target and she said she hadn't seen him in months. He's been showering the second he gets home, which he never used to do. He stopped sleeping with me completely. I tried to convince myself I was being insecure, that I was crazy, but the signs were literally screaming at me. He was cheating and I needed to prove it. I spent like 3 days trying to figure out what to do. Do I follow him myself? Do I hire a private investigator? Do I let this man gaslight me? Hell no. That's when the idea hit me. I thought about this guy named Jerry. He's this homeless man who flirts with me outside my job every single day. He always yells, "Anything for you, mamas," and "Hey there, cutie." He's a nice guy, honestly. I realized he's literally the perfect person for this because he has no reason to lie to me. Plus, I'm employing the homeless. So I walked up to Jerry on my lunch break and said, "Hey, I have a job for you." He looked at me like I was about to ask him to make out with me. It was kind of gross, but I shrugged it off. I offered him $200 and free food for a week if he followed my boyfriend on Thursdays and reported back to me. Jerry didn't even hesitate. He goes, "Of course, cutie. I've done weirder things for less money." Ooh, but honestly, I was too scared to ask follow-up questions. Thursday finally comes and I'm at work the entire day, barely able to focus. When my shift ended, I rushed outside to meet Jerry and he was already waiting for me with this goofy grin on his face. He goes, "Mamas, I got the scoop for you." I told him to give it to me. He said he drove to a storage unit. He stayed there for 3 hours. He kept looking around all paranoid like he didn't want nobody to see him. 3 hours? In a storage unit? I asked Jerry if he saw anything else and he shrugged and said, "Nah, cutie, that's all I got, but something weird is going on for sure." My mind immediately went to the worst places. The following Sunday, I met Jerry after my shift. He was hyped to tell me what he saw. He went back to the storage unit, but this time he was carrying these big black bags inside. Heavy as hell. Made like 3 trips. I'm literally losing my mind. Black bags? Heavy? Is he hiding bodies? Is the other woman in those bags? I asked Jerry what he thought and he looked at me dead serious and said, "Mamas, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a body." Jerry. That did not help. I couldn't sleep for 2 days. Then Thursday comes again and I go outside to meet Jerry like usual, but something was off. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't flirting. He wasn't calling me cutie or mamas. He looked shaken. Before I could ask anything, he slid me a piece of paper with an address and said, "I'm done. I can't follow him anymore. No amount of money is worth it." I asked him what he saw. He shook his head and wouldn't look at me. "Go to his house, not the storage unit. Bring someone with you." Then he walked away. That's when I knew this was bigger than some other woman. I called my best friend Mia immediately. She didn't ask questions. She just said, "I'm on my way." 20 minutes later, we're pulling up to Mark's house while he's at work. My hands were shaking the entire time. We went inside and started looking around. That's when Mia found it. A door in the basement I'd never seen before. It was padlocked. We broke it open and I swear to God my jaw hit the floor. It was a full-on Diddy room. Red LED lights, mirrors on the ceiling, a bed with restraints and handcuffs attached to it, soundproofing on the walls. There was a camera on a tripod in the corner and a drawer full of SD cards labeled with dates. I plugged one into my phone. It was Mark, with another woman. I checked another card, different woman. There were at least 15 of them. That's when I heard the door open. It was Mark. He said, "I did this for us, baby." My best friend and I jumped him and ran out screaming.